Bible, we are not able to understand what the books are going to tell because we don't know the history behind these books. In the Bible, there are 66 books and there are two parts. One is Old Testament and another is New Testament. In Old Testament, there are 39 books. In these 39 books, there is a history nearly from the creation unto the birth of Christ. The creation unto the birth of Christ. This is the history behind the Old Testament. But what happened in this history? What happened? Sometimes it is very hard to grasp the historical themes from the book. Sometimes we are not able to understand because the content, the Bible always try to teach some ethics to you. So while this teaching time, we are not able to understand what the history happened behind it. So when we while I was reading and while some people were reading the Old Testament, they grasp some history behind. It's taught in many seminaries and in many colleges. So today I like to teach you the Old Testament history the summary of the Old Testament within 8 or 9 minutes. So I hope you will be very happy with this video. If you like it, you please like, share and subscribe to others. Subscribe and please tell to others and share to others. And we are going to the history of the Old Testament. In Old Testament, the history is very brief up to 2000 BC. Up to 2000 BC, the history is very brief. From creation to 2000 BC means from creation to the call of Abraham. The history is very brief. But from Abraham means from 2000 BC onwards up to the birth of Christ, the history is sometimes hard to understand. Sometimes it is very difficult to communicate or to teach others this history. So today I hope this is very useful for you. From 2000 BC onwards up to 1750 BC, if you see, the patriarchs were lived, such as Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and if you see 12 tribes, etc. These people were lived within this time, and after what happened while they were living, while the time of Joseph, the people were gone to Egypt. Because of the problem or because of the famine, they went there. So these Israel people, from here onwards, the history is only mainly concentrating on Israel people. The Old Testament concentrate on the Israelites, and therefore what happened to them, why happened to them, what is the reason why happened to them these things. So this is Old Testament is only for Israel, the history of Israel's only. So from 2000 BC to 1750 BC, we know that the patriarchs have lived. So, and from it's after later Moses rose again, and Moses was sent by God, and he led these people from Egypt to the Canaan or the Palestine, which already promised to Abraham. This happened during this time. The Exodus event has happened, and from 1200 BC to 1000 BC, when these people had came to Palestine, God rose some judges among them, and these judges were 12 in number. And after the period of judges from 1000 BC to 922 BC, the kings started ruling, because the people asked Samuel, we want a king. So because of their wish, God started giving kings, and it's after Saul became a king, and it's after David became a king, and it's after Solomon became a king. This period took from 1000 to 922 BC. During this time, Israel was united and it was ruled by one single king. But later what happened? From 922 BC onwards, on 922 BC, kingdom of Israel is divided into two parts. One is northern kingdom to 10 tribes, and another is and that is southern kingdom to two tribes. These two tribes and these 10 tribes are divided, and they were having one this kingdom also divided, and the kings are also started divided, and for northern kingdom another king, and for southern kingdom another king. Like that, this period happened in some period later, some years later, on 722 BC or 721 BC probably. This northern kingdom was captured by Assyrians. But in the same way, southern kingdom, the two tribes, this is known as Judah. This kingdom was captured by Babylonian on 587 or 586 BC. There, actually, when Solomon was ruling, he built a temple. While this destruction, or while the Nebuchadnezzar captured, while the king of Babylon, the Nebuchadnezzar captured this Israel or this Judah, he destroyed the temple. Nebuchadnezzar destroyed the temple. After Jews, then these all Jews were captured by Nebuchadnezzar, and they have gone and they were captured to Babylon, and they were away from Palestine. Nearly they were 70 years there, because the God gave a judgment to them because of their sins. And on 538 BC, a new kingdom came. The kingdom name is Persian kingdom. For this kingdom there is a king, his name is Cyrus. On his first year of his ruling, he gave a decree, he gave a commandment that Israel people can go from this kingdom, and they can go to Jerusalem, and they can build a temple. Why he gave? Because this is a prophecy prophesied by Isaiah. In his book, he prophesies about Cyrus and his entry. So Cyrus, he amazed about this prophecy which was made before his birth. So he understood that I should never hurt the people. Actually, when he captured Babylon, he also captured the people. But when he understood this, he just left them and he freed them, and he told them that you can go to your place, Jerusalem, and you can build your temple, and you can live in there. So during that time, Ezra and Nehemiah, also some of the people during that time, they leaded these people, and Ezra and Nehemiah and some other people came from Babylon to Palestine to rebuild the temple. From 538 to 515 BC, the temple rebuilded. It is also known as the Zerubbabel temple. This took in the days of Persian rule. This Persian king, the king of this Persian, the Cyrus, he gave the authority to go and to build the temple again. They ruled, this kingdom ruled from 538 to 333 BC. It's after it was defeated by Greeks. The king Alexander was the king of the great. Alexander the Great was the king of Greeks. Later, Greeks ruled the world from 333 to 164 BC. This is rule, or this kingdom ruling, this ruling was known as Hellenistic domination. While they were ruling this world, they started the movement Hellenism, means all converting people into Greek. Hellenism means converting people into Greek culture, teaching them Greek culture and all their habits. Old Testament books are arranged in 4 parts. If you see, Jews arrange in their own part, and Roman Catholics arrange in having their another arrangement, and the Protestants arrange in another arrangement. So I like to tell the Protestants arrangement. Protestants arrange it as 4 parts. The part 1 is Pentateuch. Pentateuch means the law, means Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, were 5 books written by Moses for the guidance of the Israel people. And next, part 2 contains 12 books. This part is known as historical books. These books Books which are in the second part is known as historical books. The history recorded in this book, the history was recorded. Who ruled and where ruled, how many years he ruled. These all things were recorded in these 12 books. They are from, if you see the from Joshua, Judges, and from Joshua to Esther. These books were known as the historical books, and it's after part 3. Part 3 is known as writings. Writings means the wisdom literature, which means written in a poetical way. For example, if you see in Job, Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, and Song of Solomon, these 5 books contains the wisdom, and it is known as the wisdom literature. And part 4 is the books. In this part there are 17 books. This part is known as the prophetic books. The prophetic books. And again in these 17 books there are 2 parts. One is major prophets. In major prophet there are 5 books, and another is minor prophets. In minor prophets there are 12 books. Why we are calling it major and why we are calling it minor? Because the content which they recorded, literally the content they recorded is major, and the history behind it is major. So we are calling it major, and so we are calling it minor. So in these major prophets having 5 books: Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentations, Ezekiel, Daniel. And in the 12 minor prophet books we can see that from Hosea to Malachi, Hosea, Joel, Amos, Obadiah, Jonah, Micah, Nahum, Haggai, Zephaniah, Haggai, Zechariah, Malachi. Like these 12 books are in the part 4. This is all overview about the Old Testament and a brief history about the Old Testament. For your benefit, you are watching the Real Channel. Like, share, and subscribe.